Yeah, so I'm not a pianist. This is inherited from my granddad, so yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring shit out. I'm not a pianist. This will be thrown in the trash if I didn't do anything with it, so why not? It's not like anyone's got a bad an eye anyways, you know, but overdriven when it's, you know, a jazz organ. I like it when it's kind of like overdriven like that. Gives a little bit more of a punch, but. I don't know what to do with this, but it belongs in a junkyard. It doesn't say boss on the logo. It doesn't say Yamaha. It belongs to the junkyard. I'm not a good pianist. I have no piano lessons. I just do it by ear. I just think it's funny to deal with this stuff. You know, and any well-trained pianist would like literally want me hung on a cross at this point. Yeah. We have some reverb actually. PX-7-11 is very ultra rare. There's probably only a few handful of these in the world that is even exist, because you know it's from the 80s and from the 90s, you know, and I got it from my granddad who died. I said I have to save this thing, and you know, I should take some piano lessons, but that's the least amount of my worries. I'm not a pianist, but this is a really nice thing. It has a lot of effects, you know. Why are you using an orange to amplify your piano? I'm just using it because it's easy. It has a clean tone. It says clean on the amp. This thing is not a piano cable, it's just an MXR instrument cable, so there's some hiss and buzz, you know, but whatever. The other thing. Some 80s stuff. I don't want to even touch it. It's just a lot of, I don't know what I'm even doing, but it's a clavi, that's a slap. And we're not having fun. We're old and gray haired and we hate our lives. You not as one with this stupid it's like I don't know, whatever. Cool slap. Whatever. We have shimes. I'm not going to do this forever, but that's just the top end. We have a bunch of effects to go on with this thing. I'm not like the guitar settings on pianos are an absolute joke unless you're really talented. Um, Koto. It sounds like a 70s corn movie, like those Japanese ones. They're like, holy shit, what? Like, you hear this in like every 80s movie ever. It's like, what the fuck? You know, like you gotta save us from this thing. You know, it's like, whatever. Oh, brass, oh my god. That's brass, so that's like orchestra, whatever. Vocal. We're just going to go for some pop organ. I don't know any music theory whatsoever. I refuse to learn it unless I actually have some friends to play with, but that will never happen. But anyways, cool. Pop organ actually made it sounds like. actually sounds a little bit like Deep Purple. That is like the perfect amount of crisp for distortion for like an organ. Overdriven organ without the annoying distortion. Just clean amp. The settings are just volume about 9, 8, bass treble a little bit on like 4.5. The bass is at 5, and the master volume is at 4, and it's at clean with not like normal reverb, like plate reverb at 5. So that actually it's not that stupid. I actually kind of liked it a bit. It's just an old jump keyboard inherited. I'm never going to be a pianist, but maybe. I guess it would sound better mic'd up with one of these old oranges. If I just mark it to a cabinet, it will sound a little bit more modern. If you just run it for like a PA, I think you can get like a little bit more like an authentic organ. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad. If you just mic this to like an Shure or like a condenser microphone, I think that would actually work pretty nice for like getting that organ from like to like a music album without like it sounding completely fake and like digital. That all knowing that like bus, I think you need a keyboard cable for that because keyboards have like a different. I've heard about that. But yeah, there's a bunch of settings here. Here's like just a bunch of beats and stuff. Very useless, but this is actually where you get a lot of effects. I guess and so there's a bunch of stuff here, but usually this is where the money's at. And just this one you can just turn up a little bit, and you'll get like this cool overdrive, and yeah, this is it even has its own number, but it's from my old granddad, Gem, which was made in Italy. Does anyone Hidden Gem? Yeah, that's it. Bye.